Flexible working in 23. Today I wanted to chat about flexible working, specifically how I see the whole topic unfolding this year. When I set GetAhead up, our outsourcing agency 12 years ago, the world was certainly very different. I remember having to explain to clients that the fact that my team worked flexibly on their own hours and from their own homes really wasn't a problem in terms of the work they were delivering. There was often a real fear that how could somebody doing work for them not be sitting next to them in the same office. The world has come a hugely long way since then, and we live in an environment where flexible working is welcomed and encouraged in many industries. Certainly my franchisees at GetAhead and all our virtual team of business experts across the UK and Australia find clients are really welcoming of our flexible working approach. So here's how I see this trend developing this year. Firstly, working fewer days. I was delighted to read an article which I then shared on LinkedIn towards the end of last year about a 4-day working week trial. 95% of firms said that productivity had stayed the same or actually improved during the shorter working week. This is an incredible statistic, and I see this kind of trial being extended this year with more businesses taking up the opportunity to increase productivity, improve morale, and overall save costs. Secondly, a more organised approach to hybrid. This is a word we have come to love over the last few years, and I really see it finding its feet this year. Hybrid working, so between the home and office, has really become the norm for many businesses. But there has always been growing discontent when, for example, people will travel to the office only to end up Zooming with their colleagues who haven't chosen that day to come into the office. And that can be quite frustrating. So I see hybrid continuing, but possibly with a more structured and organised approach, with possibly fixed days for people to attend offices and more guidance about how to involve those individuals that aren't in the room with you at the time. As you can imagine, I'm a huge fan of the hybrid approach because it really brings big benefits in terms of efficiency and inclusivity. I know for many of my franchisees and team, being able to network online, as I have done too, it's really enabled us to join more groups and make many more connections than we would have done face to face. And finally, good old technology. This is going to play a significant role. Every platform is developing bigger and better ways to enable flexible working. Microsoft is adding avatars to Teams, for example. Meta has its Horizon platform, and Zoom is always adding new functionality to connect us better. I see this continuing hugely in 2023, helping us to connect in a much more flexible way. So here at GetAhead, as you can imagine, flexible working has been at our core since I started the business. It's a topic I'm hugely passionate about. I love talking about it and connecting people, and it's a key reason that many of my franchisees have chosen to join us here at GetAhead. So if you're interested in finding out more about our GetAhead franchise opportunity, being able to run your own regional office for us, I'd love you to get in touch. So by all means, find me on LinkedIn, connect with me through the website, and we even have a great quiz, which is a great way of finding out whether our opportunity would suit you. Thanks.